Hello and welcome to today's Hump Day Hangout. Give me just a moment there. I'm still kind of getting set up. Try to copy the link and drop it in the chat. Everybody, thank you all for being here. Figure out how many people we've got in chat. Still figuring out StreamYard. I just got some effects put on the soundboard and I pulled out some bleeper thuds after my last filming. So got those out on the stage tonight. So it's kind of an unscripted community hangout. We've got 4 in chat. So we've got Avocado Stacker, what's up? Amina, Sergeant RP, Real Savage Patriot, Jeff Rubin, Mushroom Biscuits, that ASC guy, and Amina with the first comment. Thank you all for being here. And to just spam the chat with the link if anybody wants to come on stage and hang out. I just misplaced my headphones. So what's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? It's the middle of the week, halfway to Saturday. Wanted to kind of, I don't know. I've reached out to Thousand there, and he's probably a break from the Wednesday live streams. Chew 6428. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. Hello. And so I don't know, just kind of filling a space. We know Blue Collar in Vegas have been hit and miss with Monday night medals and Saturday morning chill. Well wishes to Vegas Stacker. Hope he recovers quickly with his ailments and that they'll be back. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me pretty well. I got a plugged in headset. I just want to make sure that the audio is good. All right, so silver. Wow. I kind of speculated, frame you guys, that we might have had a little bitty cup and handle forming and a 30-day chart right at $80 at the end of last week, and kind of wasn't really sure if we were going to break out of that or drop back down into the mid 70s. Obviously, we've gone higher now. Silver pushing up, yeah, almost up to $90 intraday. And I'm not sure where we are at currently. I heard we closed about 88. Let me pull up Kitco / charts. Gold, we want silver. I personally am pretty happy gold is hanging steady at 4,700. Sorry guys, I was making myself a cup of tea right before the stream started, so hopefully I get throw it a little bit out. See, we are currently in the red, 87.48 on silver. Ask price bid is 87.23, and looks like we've just dropped down in the last 20 minutes from 88.40. So wow, silver's kind of taken a hit, almost $1 in the last 20-25 minutes. Avocado Stacker, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, sorry, let me get back to StreamYard here. Got 7 in chat. Kevin Hawthorne, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Well, cool. Savage Patriot, thanks for tuning in. Hope I don't bore you too much, and if I do, well, maybe you might get some good sleep tonight. But yeah, I know I've tuned into Monday Night Metals and Metal Mob, especially when they went at midnight Eastern time. And sometimes I'd put it on and I'd be falling asleep listening to the stream. That's kind of trying to be a viewer and supporter, giving a like to the stream and trying to stay awake, but oh, some of you know I had a bucket head pour done by more metals. Sorry about that. Dogs are barking. Yep, they spotted something out the window they weren't happy about. So Morningstar Metals, FG Stacker. Uh, I got to see him in concert in April 17th. Got this concert at the show. What's up, CW Paratroop? How's it going? And I'm actually going to be going to see him again in June at Meow Wolf, which is kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like Willy Wonka meets Alice in Wonderland, but you can touch everything. And he's actually maybe playing 2 nights there back to back. And last time I saw him prior to this April was at that venue in 2024. Saw him 2 nights in October, so that's pretty cool. Gonna see him again back to back, so it'll be 3 times this year. I'll get to see Buckethead in concert, and he just turned 57. I believe today is his birthday, so happy birthday, Buckethead. His name is Brian Carroll, and yeah, he's one of the top 10, if not the best shred guitarist of all time. And he does a variety of music from shred and funk guitar to acoustics and chill. If you like the more mellow stuff, check out the album Colma. It's one he wrote for his mother when she had cancer. Oh, West Texas, that would be awesome. And if anybody wants to jump on stage, I'll drop the link again for the community Hump Day Hangout. Monument Valley is a good one. I like recently by him. They're just YouTube, and look, there's one channel. His name is Natcher, Natternet, and he uploads a bunch of Buckethead music. So just check it out. If you one you don't like, click the next. You'll find some amazing work. Look Up There's one. That's another really great kind of funk, just chill, vibing kind of song. Wow. A real Savage Patriot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to 500 subscribers here soon. My buddy Kalilo, he just got there with a crab raid at the end of last week. So Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern time, we will be streaming, me and Kalilo, on his channel. And he's going to do his 500 subscriber giveaway at that time. All right, so you guys want to see the Libertads again? Yep, I'm growing there pretty quick. I just passed 400, and now I'm at like almost 430 subscribers. I need like 72 or so to get to 500. I'm not quite sure what to give away yet. I'll have to secure something, so that's going to be in the works. Oh, maybe it might be one of my 25 pesos. And these are a half ounce of silver, 0.52 ounces. These are 72% pure. And real quick, I had my scale here. I was going to say, let's get there it is. All right, guys, my desk is so disorganized. Let's get a weight on this puppy. Let's make this interesting. Are you feeling lucky? Didn't realize that was you. Oh, Biscuits, you already did send something to the giveaway. You sent me 2 of the trays, man. You can't send something else. And I am wired to my phone. Give me a second. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, I was hiding in plain sight. So, I'm gonna show this off. If you want to, biscuits, that could be cool. Oh, I gotta plug my phone in and make sure my screen don't die. Okay, sorry guys, I got like 20% of my battery. I got off of work and had it plugged in for a little bit before the stream, and I came over to my desk. All right, so Mustard and Biscuits was kind enough to send one of these out to me, and um, it didn't show any movement in the mail, so he sent a second one, and the second one arrived. I'll get that right there before the first one did, and so the first one has arrived. Have a "Don't Tread on Me" Liberty Death Gadsden flag. It holds coins and poker chips. Unfortunately, not all the capsules fit in this one. So capsuled coins don't, but raw coins, do fit in this really well. They hold a great angle. I've raised my camera up. I could probably lower it maybe a bit more, but I've been experimenting with the tripod setup. This is one idea for one of the items for our 500 subscriber giveaway. And if you want, I can autograph it on the back. Not my personal name, the channel alias. Alrighty then. I wish I knew how to zoom with my camera, but we have grams. There's 22.6. Oh, 22.5. Hope you guys can see that there. So we'll do 22.5 grams times 0.72 is 16.2 divided by 31.1 equals 0.5209 ounces. Oh, I don't know, as I'm still undecided, but that would be something cool. I have 10 of these, so I'm kind of attached to the number of 10. Like I like having multiples, but that would be cool. Last time I gave away a quarter from New Mexico, so that was a personal sentiment. And what does that be? 0.715 divided by 4. But it's not always about the silver. It's 0.17. So I don't know. Might give away. I have some proof quarters picked up. Now I've got some 64s and a 65, but those aren't here right now. ASE guy, hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, oh, so let me drop the link in the chat again. Okay, here we are. I showed these off. These were some of the recent pickups. I guess I was super fortunate to win the last of Dubsy's 9K giveaway, Landis Overstrike, Walking Liberty $50. Let me get this out. This one is really cool. As you can still see, a little bit of like her dress and stuff, and it just adds this cool toning to the skull. We got number 10 of 10. Now, being unique item and one from Dubsy's personal collection, I kind of felt it needed a friend. So with my own money, I went to Landis Studios and was glad to get one before they sold out. And this is my first Franklin $50. But I picked up the Winged Liberty Overstrike. Check that out. Okay, so there we get a good view of the Winged Liberty. And then you can kind of see the Franklin in there still. You see his chin and the outline, but wait until we flip this over, man. You can really see the bell. Get the light on there. There we go. See that bell in the center? And the highlights and shadows. There's the bell. See if I can get that closer and still in focus. So yeah, I was really happy about that. Now, some people would say, "Oh my God, you paid how much for a $50?" But yeah, Libertad, CCC. All right, guys, I'm here in front of my camera and I'm not at my soundboard. I was even like trying to throw some stuff together. So, no idea what I'm doing.
How dare you?
You've got mail.
All right. Yes, I do. I got some mail today. There we are. So, let me show you today's new acquisitions. What do you guys want to see first? Do you want to see the vintage or the premium? Anybody still watching? We got 7 people in chat. All right, I guess here we'll start with the vintage because this was one I was really happy about. Was really excited to get this. Picked this one up off of eBay, and I paid $76 for these one. Not too bad of a price. I mean, at the time, I kind of wish I could have got a slightly lower premium, but I mean, the Dub C premiums come into effect full swing. I'm going to say that Mexican silver has definitely come around to be very popular, and I was happy to get this one. And the condition, really happy. And the price, oh yeah, I don't mind now. Picked up my first 5 pesos, 30 grams of 90% silver, and it's in 1947, the first year. CCC, Libertad. Sorry, I should drink some tea and try to clear my throat. Give me just a sec. Sorry about that. All the allergies and conifers are blooming, and it is allergy season in my area. Check that out. Now, in dull light, it looks a little toned, but this thing still has cartwheel luster for being, would that be 79 years old? So I was really happy when I got it outside and was like, shiny, shiny, shiny. Check out that. It's almost, I don't know, maybe not quite cameo. Definitely not proof like, but I mean, wow. This thing's brilliant. Just like I was really happy. If I can, actually, I think I put it in my box. I'll have to dig it out in just a moment. Yep. Chesapeake Bay Brian, yeah. I had one of these 999 fine rounds with the calendar on the back, and I sold it when I bought my Dos Pesos. Where's the poucho? I swear, it was out here this afternoon, and I was like, I shouldn't leave that out there. So here is the poucho. It's gonna be one of these two. There we go. That's the Dos Pesos. So I turned a Golden State Mint Aztec calendar round into genuine, authentic Mexican gold. I don't know. Should I feel bad about that? Oh, that'd be cool. Chesapeake Bay, Brian. Oh, I was really happy about this. $76 on eBay. Free shipping, I believe. Got it. I think at auction in eBay. All right, and then this is one. Kind of haven't had it added anything in this series in a while, and when they did come out, I kind of forgot about it, I guess, and then wow, yeah, I just saw Dos Pesos go. Chili Chili and Gold Snacking Farmer, $240. And I was like, and they tried to put one up, but I told them I get paid next week. Maybe I can swing that. I was gonna try to get a non-restrike 5 peso for about 600. I honestly don't know if I can pull that much weight. Next time, I should have left the boo on so I could boo myself. Where is the? There we go. Yeah, but silver, I might be able to swing a couple ounces of silver. But speaking of, this is one of my expensive April purchases. 2026 Perth Mint Year of the Horse, but not just any Year of the Horse. We've got the Dragon Privy. Now, if you know, the Dragon Privy only has 1/10 of the mintage number of the regular BU Lunar series. And so many people are doing the Lunar series, but I am specifically seeking the Privy Mark. I got this one on PMs for sale, original Perth capsule, for $105 plus $7 to ship it. So $112, one of 30,000. Perth Lunar Series 3, 2026, Year of the Horse. A real Dos Pesos? About 245. I might be, I mean, I guess it depends on the seller if they would charge more for a non-restrike or not. But 1945, I believe, are the restrike years. If you find one earlier from the 20s, that would be a genuine circulated. Although I guess they're all legal tender and genuine. You know, it's like pre-33 gold versus if they were to reissue 90% gold with the same designs in a restrike. You know, it's a legitimate coin, but it's not authentically aged. And I don't know if they did do restrikes in 1945 or if they're still modernly restriking coins with that year on the face. $2 dimes, $4 quarters. I only have, no, I think about 250 in dimes. Some of it's in a little box off to the side. Yeah, that kind of was unprepared to go solo. Here's a little box. I pulled everything out for my Libertad video. I got some of my 90% in this bag. Oh, we got OC Omega in the back. At the stage. What's up, OC Omega?
Good. We got something in the mail.
Oh, nice. What'd you get in the mail today? Ooh, stack that gold, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Me got some copper bar. What else?
Oh, that's cool.
And it got put on this is 1990.
Wow, that's beautiful.
What a bad.
Proof. Oh, it's a kookaburra.
First year.
Wow. The first year? But
1990.
that is so hard to find. Congratulations. Wow. And
And some
gold?
gold.
Whoa. Nice. That's amazing. I just have a couple BU quarters. I haven't pulled out of flips yet. Haven't decided. 1935. Aside from being dirty, it's got pretty good detail on a Merc dime. Two Rosies. The 35. Okay, that is the year my grandpa was born, my mom's dad. Here we have 41. Oh wow, I must have thrown all my dimes in here. Ooh, check out this one. Well, kind of be hard to see a little bit, but it's almost brilliant and circulated, almost full double bands on the reverse. And aside from the little mark by your ear, I mean, this is one beautiful 83-year-old Merc dime. Wrong bag. I thought I had my 1916 Barber and Mercury in there, as I got a really nice Barber dime. Good night, Chesapeake Bay, Brian. All righty, those are pesos. Here we are. There we go. All righty. 1916 San Francisco, the first year of the Mercury dime. Kind of worn out, not super slick, but not super great. 37. Kind of nice. But this one here, picked up on eBay for $9.50. It's a 1916 Barber dime. It's in pretty good condition. I'd say very good to find. Definitely legible. Got most of the branches on the reverse. Kalilo, is he in the chat? Libertad. All right, I'll get off the 90% and get to the Todd Hayes. Lilo, what's up?
In total, got about 105.2 ounces solder.
105.2?
Yeah.
Nice.
Count way down.
I haven't tallied up my fractional and 90% and the pesos yet, but I was recounting all of my mostly pure silver. Like I got this one here. That's an ounce, but it's sterling here. And some of my like 10 and 30 gram bars, 10 gram bars, 20 gram bars into ounces. And I got up to 271, but I know I hopefully should have broke just over 300 again with the Cuauhtémoc and the Lunar Horse. Right here. I just mailed off some silver to FG for his crucible, along with a little something else that he's going to pour for me. So I sent him an item for a mold.
Anyone free to cut up. If someone send a link to the feel free to cut up.
Sent what to cut up?
No, feel free to cut up. Feel free to cut up.
Oh yeah, if anybody wants to come up, I'm dropping the stage link. Libertad. Yeah, Khalil's probably got the funds. If not, he's got the network to move what he needs to move to snag up some Libertads. I would drool and dream is all I could do about right now. And I'd hate to intercept a deal you have lined up with somebody else in mind, so I don't want to, step on toes. All right. Which one? Which one? Let's start with the one that's not a Libertad. This is the Intaglio Mint,
Altus.
chunky Libertad tribute. I actually don't know if this says lettered edge. It looks reeded. And Estados Unidos Mexicanos. This is the Mexican flag edition 2025 Libertad tribute. Yellow, gold, and coloring, number 56 of 499. FG Stacker, is he in the house? Yeah, I think you'll do pretty well. Although it is slightly concave on the backside, it's not too severe. So I think if you lay it flat, and like any other mold, it might come out pretty well. My only concern is any sort of fragility with that concave shape, and then the sand and pressure. But I know you'll figure it out, and you know your material much better than I could ever guess at over the screen. How your sand works and flows, how much pressure you're applying. You are the master and the magician. Oh, notice my screen's a little bit smaller. Oh, I'm not going to be very entertaining. I've gone through and shown everything already. Southeast Stacking and Collecting, hello. Sober Stacker, thanks for popping in. Wow, 16 people in chat. I was kind of hoping for this, but I was hoping more people would be willing to jump on stage. This is a favorite of Crawdaddy Stacks, and so if anybody ever sees one of these Alaskan night skies, let him know. But there's only 150, and I got the second to last one. So, announce a givey. Sorry guys, I'm sinking solo. This is totally unplanned. Just kind of went live to kind of host everybody, shoot the breeze, talk about our pickups, what we think is going to happen with the recent price action, how many times the dog had to go out today, whatever. I don't know, just hump day hangout. This is the Golden Aztec Dragon Libertad. Oh, and this is actually a Libertad, I believe colored in gold. Gold. Dang, that's a vial of gold there. You have OC Omega, man. That is awesome.
And soda shot.
And silver shot. Wow. I got some silver shot. I have a half ounce of silver shot.
No gold shot. What is it, a gold fight to call it?
Yeah. Let me see, where is the...
I'm talking about the gone fight trail. People do eat gold. They call it gold.
Now, talking of silver shot,
gold soul.
This is what I've got here. Doc Bullion silver shot. 3/9 fine silver. Is a 1/4 troy ounce. And it is just a little play syringe filled with silver shot. And it's a dull needle. There's no point. It's a little gimmicky. Southeast enter the studio. We're going to add him to the stage. What's up?
What's up, dude?
Nothing much. Struggling with the live stream.
You ain't struggling. I don't have nothing out. Everything I got's in the safe, but I figured I'd come up here and jaw with you for a while.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was thinking too how I was watching or yesterday your live stream how you've got the 2 coin stands
Yeah.
from biscuits. I don't know if I really have the space for it though, but I definitely have the poker chips to take up 2 of these.
Oh, I've got the poker chips to fill most of these up, but I'm so bad about knocking crap over on this desk, especially during non-live stream times. Like if I'm writing checks or paying bills, stuff just gets in the way, you know. So yeah, I definitely have enough poker chips.
Yeah, and I got another little 1/4 ounce of silver shot. Like it's like a second dose because it's silver 3/9 fine 1/4 ounce. So that's all the silver shot I have.
It all adds up.
Yep, and I picked this up for $25 for that 1/2 ounce. You know, it was a little overspot at the time, but heck, now 1/2 ounce for $25.
These are all the poker chips that aren't even in the holder up there. Poker chips.
Oh.
Poker chips. Poker chips. So yeah, I got a bunch of poker chips.
Wow. I just got a whole bunch from the UK. So these ones on the left are mine. These are gonna go out, but I mean I got a whole bunch of poker chips.
I saw that. I watched you unbox that. That was pretty cool. Them sending all the chips and stickers and stuff.
I was surprised it took me almost an hour to unbox that whole thing.
I had to when me and Akadak and Stacker, who is from Australia, he sent me a package. I sent him a package, and he sent me so much stuff. I had to do a part 1 and a part 2 because I did it. You know, I didn't do it live. I did it on a recording, so I had to stop the recording and do a part 2 on it.
Yeah, I recorded mine before work. Yeah. And then I uploaded it while I was at work because I have access to their Wi-Fi and it's a business speed. But yeah, it took me like 52 minutes or something to upload to record that entire video.
Right.
I was really surprised that I didn't run out of memory. It was like a 3 gigabyte video when it was all said and done.
Yeah. And the Wi-Fi I used to have, dude, I couldn't do anything over 4 minutes because it would take 8 hours to upload. So now that I got this super fiber optic whatever internet, dude, it's way better. Yeah. I can upload a 10-minute video in a minute and a half. So it's pretty awesome.
I've got a Starlink now, so my upload speed is about, I want to say like 40 megabits per second, and downloads about 200.
Sweet.
It's really nice, but the one at work is just a little bit faster. And I was pretty sure this is Nerd UK sent this poker chip. I think that's one of his like logos or something. I finally remembered. And he's pretty good with 3D printing over there.
Oh yeah,
UK.
He keeps all them people in business over there with his 3D printer. He's their mustard and biscuits. Yeah. Yep.
I was surprised they have sparkly poker chips. I don't know if that's coming through on the camera.
I saw that. Yeah, I don't know how they do that unless it's that's a new one on.
Brits and Sobs 1,000 subscribers special edition poker, and it's all sparkly.
Cool.
I was like, what? That's amazing. These other ones are sparkly too.
Yeah.
Almost like diamond dust.
What's up, Omega? How you doing today, babe? Awesome.
You know, Pink Dot File changed his channel logo?
Yeah, I saw that. I have a hard time seeing his comments now. I'm always looking for the old logo when I have to actually like look through and find him.
I haven't seen the new one yet, but it I know I get tired of my same logo, and I've changed it. I've changed mine up a couple times. So
I've changed mine once, I guess, because I was using one of the coins when I first started, but nothing since then. And then I just had FG make me a channel round.
I had this for mine for a long time, and then I just got tired of looking at it and just swapped it to something else. My poker chip. Stack that gold. That silver is right. Next, the nudie coin. Oh, yeah. Hey, what man don't like the nudie coins?
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
Eric.
Okay. My phone screen locked, and I wasn't sure if it stopped cut me out of my own stream.
I've had that happen once. I think Biscuits and Capcom held me down while I went back in to one of mine one time. Hi, Mina. Russell Shell. What's up, y'all?
Oh, I'm
Yeah, we got 14 in chat. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna drop the
what's he a
stage
chat?
I
link
like the
again.
title, Hump Day Hangout. That's pretty cool. Hump Day Hangout.
Had a great night. Hi, Mucker.
That's a good play
Mucker
on
from
words.
Biscuit.
Hump Day Hangout.
Yep. All right. So speaking of nudie coins, here, this one lives on my set here. This is a portrait of Simonetta Vespucci, done by. Yep, she's an Italian girl who lived in the late 1700s, so 15th century, who was revered for her beauty. Let me see if I can get this.
That's awesome.
And so she actually has a snake around her neck, aside from her tatas being out. So.
There is something you once called.
And this is 24 karat plated sterling silver. And it weighs just over an ounce. So I'm not, if it has like, it weighs like 1.5 grams more than an ounce. So like if it was an ounce of sterling and then plated with gold, like this thing's got a gram of gold on it, or maybe it was overweight sterling.
Right.
I'm not too sure what its pre-plate weight would have been. But it's 32.3 grams.
32.3. Nice. Usually, if it's sterling, it'll be over 31.1 because it would have to be, I guess.
Yeah. But even if it was, even at the 31 point whatever, it still doesn't equal a troy ounce inside of the sterling.
It's 31.1, I believe. 1.109. 31.109, I think is what.
Okay. Because I have my onsa set box here. Sorry, everything's all black. I was on the metal mob, and I haven't put anything away since then. And then after that, I did my Libertad video. So I'm trying to figure out which box I left where. So yeah, send me this box. Oh! So I keep my little boxes when I pull them out of the safe, and then like they're just loaded up with coins and capsules. So like I have to remember which box has which ones.
My little file system over here. I've got these coin flip boxes. They're all full of capsules and stuff. I don't know if you can see that.
Humble.
Capsules, bar capsules, tubes. Look, tubes.
Nice. I've only got 3 tubes that are full. Everything else is capsulated. Okay.
I got
what does this say here?
I got some of these wannabe slab thingies.
Oh, those are cool. I would put a poker chip in those. This 33.625 grams equals an ounce of sterling.
Might do that. And then up here, rubber bands and
that one and only. Hi, Richter.
So if an onza says 33.625, 33 5/8 of a grams is an ounce of sterling, ounce of troy inside of an ounce of sterling, because these are 925. This is a gram, 1.1 grams shy on this one. So it's not quite a full ounce of silver, 1.041.
That is an
So,
odd way.
wasted
Yeah,
a lot of my time trying to
but
figure them out.
I got one of those because I liked it.
No sense
Yep.
on them out.
Hey man, that's the thing. You buy something when you see it, especially if you really like it. Because if you really like something and you think, well, I'll go back and buy it later, it's
Yeah,
probably
and the resale on some of these like coins is ridiculous on eBay. I was looking up one. I'd seen a new maple that had come out called the
yeah.
Silent Teas. If anybody wants to look that up on their own, I'm not going to show it on my stream because it's a little too boundary, maybe pushing the boundary. But that was one I was like, ooh, and then I go and look it up on eBay, and it's like double what the pre-order price was. And I was like, ooh, yeah, no. But like FG, and I had to make me the Medusa.
Yeah,
And
I saw that. There was a series of coins with a bunch of ships on them. They were called I forget what they were called, the Black Flag series.
oh
And
yeah,
I come real close to starting the series and collecting them all. And man, I didn't. And looking back now, that was a mistake because they're all 3 times the price what they used to be. So for me to go back and buy them now as back issues, oh, they're really expensive.
yeah. I like managed to get some of the first Germania mint rounds, like when they were doing the dual country and the Lady Germania back in
Right.
20, and I got them at spot price. I was really surprised nobody bought them, and I was like, they were like $36 each, and I'm like, I want one of every different design you have. This guy had like 20 of them for sale and only like 4 or 5 different designs. And so I got a variety of each. And ever since then, I haven't been able to even buy a single one without like a 30% or higher premium on it.
Yep.
Yeah. But these are ones I got. These are probably the CMG mint. They're made by Silvertown for CMG.
Cool.
And I've got the COAs. There's only 200 of the proof. No, 250 of the proofs. And then I've got the same thing gold plated. These are
Nice.
the Thanksgiving beauty. So it's got the Indian and then the Pilgrim Girl, and there's only 50 of the gold plated.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's proof like too. I'm trying to be real careful not to show my face because like I said, I got my new tripod set up and I don't have my phone on a blue bucket anymore. I used to use this thing upside down with my phone on top of it and now I've got a little tripod.
I used to prop my camera up against all kind of stuff before I had a tripod. I just leaned it up against I'd fill me up a glass of sweet tea and just lean the camera up against a glass of sweet tea. That's what I had to do.
Yeah. Kalilo's still here. I know he likes this one. That's the 40th anniversary of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh
Hint,
yeah,
hint.
it'd be all over them.
I'm only gonna say what he has said about there's something Ninja Turtle related on his giveaway Saturday. He said this morning in his live stream. So
the code.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave it away in my live stream last night.
Yeah.
He gave out
the sticker.
Yeah. The code. The secret
And
code.
his colored version is epic, man. It's got Shredder and Splinter on the back, and it's all colored in on the front. But is this the right one? Yeah. But his is an aftermarket coloring, just like my Libertads. But this is one I got that's a genuine Perth Mint colored. And again, I think his is even cooler because it's got the Splinter, the Shredder and Splinter on the back. But this is the one that comes in a card. And I didn't realize until I got the card and saw the color, it has every generation of Ninja Turtle on the coin. So Raphael's the old comic, then there's the first Nickelodeon one, and then the early 2000s, and then I guess the most recent iteration. And then on the back it's just that. But there's only 2,500 of these in the card. But again, I think his is cooler.
Came out kind of pretty much after I left the house. I was already The cartoons I watched as a kid was like Bugs Bunny and Scooby Doo, stuff like that. The
Oh
older
yeah, I love Looney Tunes and Animaniacs. I guess is probably more the modern
Oh,
one
I
that
love
was kind of
Blink
in the
and
same
Joy.
genre.
I want all
But
episodes.
classic Looney Tune.
Blink and
You,
Joy.
you can't beat Looney Tunes. You just can't beat them with a
Oh yeah, I
stick.
can't beat Looney Tunes for sure. And this
You
is
know
one I
those
picked
things,
up.
the original
Controller.
Looney Tunes. You know those things were created in the 30s. That's how old those Looney Tunes cartoons are, and they weren't even meant for TV. The original Looney Tunes cartoons. That's
Wow, and
cool.
100 shoulders.
They
Yeah.
were meant for shorts when you went to the movie theater. They were little shorts that you got played. So, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'd heard some of the first cartoons that they were mostly like adult entertainment. Like they were shown in theaters late hours.
Yeah.
And they weren't necessarily intended for children until they began to realize, oh, cartoons could be marketed to children. But they,
Yeah.
like
They started
Betty
that.
Boop and whatnot.
As a teenager.
They started marketing the Looney Tunes for us in like the 60s and the 70s. 60s more than likely. But yeah. When my niece was born, the first thing I did, and back then it was VHS, I bought her the entire Looney Tunes Golden collection on VHS so she could be brought up right on some good cartoons, you know. Yeah. There was a Popeye cartoon when I was a kid.
About 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you 10-minute episode. Not that long. And made only one movie.
Oh, wait.
I think he made the remake version of the Popeye.
Popeye, yeah. I actually have not seen the Robin Williams Popeye movie. I've heard about it. Everyone was like, "What, bro? How have you not seen it? That's a
Back in the
classic." And I
80s.
was like, "What? Robin Williams is Popeye?"
I didn't know
We
I made
would play like Popeye. Who would play Boodle?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I've looked up a little bit of pictures and I've seen the photos of Robin Williams with the pipe in his mouth and the Popeye face, or whatever. I can't do the voice, but
he would
yeah.
be perfect for it.
I was talking about. I can't do that. I can't get the right tone, but whatever. His little laugh that Popeye does. And
oh dear.
Robin Williams, man, I love so much of his stuff. His stand-up
rest in peace and glory.
RV was a great movie, family movie. It was hilarious. A lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is one I picked up. I thought was kind of cool, but it's not silver. It's a copper round, but was it 810 of 5,000? It's all good. Visualizing what, Kalilo? This is I recently ordered the spring maple, but this one, I think it does have like diamond dust or whatever, but it's got the sparkles.
The winner.
1 ABDP ounce of 3/9 copper.
This is my favorite kind of copper right here. The free kind.
Yeah. I tore apart a bunch of extension cords not long ago, and then I sent the majority of it to FG Stacker when he did my Medusa pour. I sent him like 6 or 7 ounces of stripped, copper wire. Just like here, because he'd sent me the Tree of Life with my very first silver purchase, and I thought that was really cool.
I have one of those too, Tree of Life. Yeah.
So I sent him some copper. It's just like here's something I know you use, and I hope you can use it. I know he would.
This is what
like a little appreciation.
About last night, he sent West Texas Stocker sent me this. It looks like he braided it or something. It's weird.
Now I don't have it with me. It's on my rearview mirror of my car. But there is a friend of mine who's an older gentleman. His name is Jay, but he would go by Wire Wrap Jay because he would
Right.
take copper wire and he would wrap gemstones or
Make
minerals,
copper necklace.
and he used to make. He showed me how to do it one time
We might
with just
find
a pair
copper
of
necklace.
needle nose and some like 18 gauge copper wire.
Phone
He
it.
was making little pot heads, and he would
Huh.
start with a leg and come up, and then he
Copper
would do
necklace.
one arm and then do the head and do a loop and come down, loop it up and back down and up and back down and up and back down. And he would make a pot leaf for the
They
head
made a whole
and then
tree
come
out
down
of
and twist it for the
copper.
neck and do the other arm, the other half of the body, and then cut the foot. So from one side all the way around to the other with a pair of needle nose pliers, he would bend the wire to shape out a little stick figure that had a leaf for his head. He's like, hey, here's a little pot head. And he just make them and pass them out at festivals. But
Well,
I bought one
one
from him.
thing
It's
about
about this
copper,
big.
it's valuable.
It's a 9-pointed star with a piece of turquoise in the center. And it's about that big, and it hangs from my rear view mirror from maybe like a 12 or 14 gauge copper wire.
Nice.
It's really nice.
Last time I weighed this, it was over 20 ounces. And I'm gonna send it to somebody and get them to melt me something out of it one of these days. I just ain't ready for it yet.
Oh, okay. So Sergeant, is it Sergeant RP there? CP9QP? I would imagine that's something to do with your battalion or division, or forgive me, I am extremely ignorant, but it sounded so official I didn't want to get it wrong. I got AG Iowa Vet and Fire's name so wrong. And I just learned it today what it actually is. I'm like, a glow wave and T fire? No, it's AG Iowa, not AGLOWAVE. Oh my god. I can't read. If I went to Cobry High School. Yeah. Which actually, I knew it was copper when I went there. The cops are patrolling the parking lot. Sorry, I just saw the searchlight roll by. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're doing alley checks or probably whatever.
Yeah. But the Cobre Indians, we were the Copper Indians. Maybe that's a little bit of racism involved, but because we were the Redskins and in
My
middle
mascot
school,
was
and then
bulldogs. We were
but
the little
actually,
dogs.
I've seen some natives talk about how it's actually honoring native culture and heritage. The Redskins was like the red mud we would put on for sun
Right.
protection,
And,
et
and
cetera,
it
et cetera.
it was, but not until probably fixed to piss some of your people off.
Not until Kara needed to complain about something,
Yeah,
but
yeah, not until the liberals decided that
yeah.
the Indians for all these years haven't cared. Hey, it was an honor
Yeah.
to them, to their tribe.
Oh yeah.
But
And
yeah, until all these white liberal women had a problem with it,
mhm.
the Indians were fine with it.
It was rumored that Geronimo was born on the waters of the Gila River, which is right around Silver City, Gila National Forest. There's actually an old buffalo fort. It was Fort Baird that was established, and I was actually at its dedication ceremony when it became like a national monument when I was
Cool.
in high school. And then our neighborhood rival was Silver High School. They were the Fighting Colts, so there was Silver High and Cobry High School.
So,
Yeah, and then Silver City, and then Cobra High School in Baird. So we were the Copper Indians. But I love it. I don't mind it. I used to have a class ring with the ruby instead of my birthstone because red and white were the school colors. But
yeah,
I mean, there literally was and still is a copper mine in that area that operates to this day.
okay.
So I'm sure they pull out some silver too because there was a gold rush in the area. I don't know how big. But
Silver. Nobody has. I mean, unless maybe there's one in Nevada somewhere, but most silver is actually a byproduct of copper mining and mining for other metals.
yeah. If anybody wants to know get an idea of what I'm talking about, look up the Santa Rita open pit mine. Type it in chat.
The Santa Rita open pit mine. I can't even see that.
I think it's over 1.5 miles at surface level in diameter, and I forget how deep it is. but it's like one of the largest open pit mines in operation. And yeah, there's even the Tyrone pit mine, but the Santa Rita pit mine actually, the mine ended up buying the land underneath the town that was next to the mine, and then it swallowed that town. Like in their expansion and mining more copper, they realized where the town was built that there were rich deposits underneath the houses, so they kind of ended up buying everybody out.
Right. I hear you, FG. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll keep it in mind, buddy. He was talking about he would help me pour that copper into something cool.
Yeah, I've thought about maybe trying to get into pouring copper, but I'm not sure if I want to go electric or Amina. Yep, you definitely need to check out FU's channel, or a propane furnace. And then I've thought about, I could probably build a furnace a lot cheaper than I could buy one, because I can get the not necessarily bushing, but the adapters for like to get that funnel shape. Where you have, you know, your large opening and your gas nozzle, and then it steps down into like from like 1.25 inches down to 3/4, and then you have your pipe as it blows in, and the Vitrioli effect. So as the propane shoots in, it pulls air in with it, and then the two mix and combust, and then have it at an angle so it swirls inside, and you know, make a little adobe hut, line it with some fire brick, and get a lid for the top. I mean,
right.
I would just have to pay for the pipe fittings, the hose, and a propane regulator. And for probably less than $100, I could build a propane furnace, but it would be on my girlfriend's land.
And look, I get it. Watching it's one thing and doing it's another, but I have watched a lot of stuff get poured. I mean, over the last 10 years, I've learned a lot about pouring metal and that kind of stuff. But where I live, I mean, my tool shed out there is already 120 without a furnace in it. So it'd be something I'd have to do in the wintertime. There ain't no way I could take the
And that's the
heat
thing. I don't have an enclosed shop space out there on my girlfriend's homestead to actually like melt and pour. It would be like an open air shop with all the dogs and everything. So it would be kind of dangerous. And if I did an electric furnace, I would probably have to do it at my apartment because of the reliability. And then I'd be pouring on my balcony.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it at your apartment. If somebody found out, they'd go and be a Karen and rag you out and put your load out or whatever. But yeah, it's that's something I've definitely thought about. But it's so hot in Alabama already. I can't see.
This was supposed to be the 1737. Did I get these capsules wrong, or just the?
I don't know where my other
1772. Okay, sorry. I had the wrong sleeve on the coin, so I was making sure the COA was correct, and I didn't mix up the box.
I've been watching FG's. I've been watching FG deal with this refining silver. It's quite fascinating.
Yeah.
But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, good God, I hope this man knows what he's doing. You mixing all these chemicals up and breathe that stuff, dude, you could be dead tomorrow. I hope he knows what he's doing, which I'm sure he does. I know he's done his research and all.
Yeah.
But silver cell thing today.
There's some applause for FT. I tried to play with the sounds in the beginning. I don't know if anyone was around. I tried to throw up a rattlesnake just while it was black screen, and then like he got shot. And then I opened with the gong and the Mortal Kombat just to kind of try to be cool.
That's cool. Finish him.
Trying to play with the sound effects. I was like, okay, Cleveland's got this down. How do I do it? And I had to like get on my computer and enter the stage and download sounds and blah, blah, blah. And
I don't know. I'm not very technological.
All right. I'm trying not to bounce back and forth between the camera interaction to keep things lively on screen and looking back behind me to check the chat and try to stay involved. 89 ASE.
What's up, that ASE guy?
Avocado asked for an 89.
I am from Alabama. Please, somebody asked me where I'm from. I'm from Alabama.
Okay. So I think
Nope,
we're on.
not Georgia, Alabama.
Oh, damn. Fuck.
Easy now.
Nope, sorry. I had a bottle of acetone and it slipped over, and when I picked it up, part of the tile on my flooring came up with it. So I guess it leaked a little.
Acetone.
This linoleum tile, but
It's unbelievable, but acetone will not harm a silver coin, but it'll tear some other stuff up. It will.
yeah, this final tile right here next to me got a little bit of a line through it, but it's an old, outdated color that they're gonna change out at some point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my gloves because I just dipped an '89 ASE and my 2008 Libertad, and they are really shiny. So I don't want to make them not shiny with my dirty fingers.
Right. Gotcha.
Roll Tide.
Y'all see the sign, obey, like and sub this live stream. There, I helped you out. Like and sub. So Serpents can get some more likes and subs.
Yeah.
And if you don't like and subscribe,
How dare you?
There you go.
And the bird will go after you.
and you might wake up with one of these next to you.
Don't cross the family.
Don't cry. No, I'm just joking. Y'all are awesome for being here. Thank you for bearing with my totally unorganized, unscripted, random chill. All right, so here you go, avocado. It's even on top.
I'll tell you what is mine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, mine the year of the Wadded. Mine the year of the Wadded. And I tore it.
So 1989, check that out.
Sweet.
Nice. When do you see an eagle that shiny? I swear my older eagles are shinier than the new ones I have. Cartwheel. Oh,
I don't mind a little toning, but if that green funk starts growing on them, I'll do it
yeah,
mine.
it's got a little bit of toning up by the B on Liberty.
A little
and
toning
then
don't bother me. That green
I-
funk
down
starts
here in the
growing,
end
yeah,
by
it's
Silver.
gotta take a bath.
Yeah, but I had some fingerprints on this one. I kind of wanted to get off, and it's just like I said, it's got that nice cartwheel.
I'm a year of the dog. That's the year I was born. Not that I believe in any of that crap, but yeah, I was born.
I'm born in 1987 on the year of the Wadded. I am
87. My older brother was born in 87, and I actually here I've got an 87 Eagle too. But you've got that 1990.
Yeah, I know where Nectar, Alabama is. It's nowhere near me, but I know where Nectar, Alabama's at. SGTRP. Yep, I know where Nectar, Alabama is.
Ah, 89 Panda. Dude, I need an 89 Libertad is what I need. I don't have an 89 Libertad. I've got
the year of the Lord and the year of the Rat.
I've got a Morgan, several Maples, an Eagle,
year of the board, and
but no Libertad, no 89 Libertad. So, oh yeah, the 2008's underneath it. Okay, so let me see here. Check out these ones are almost proof-like. You can even see by the edges. Well, maybe not on camera, but I can tell that they're these two right here, just based on that shine. Check that out. Oh,
I like
2015.
I like the older
Close.
ones, one with the coin press on them. I think those are my favorite.
I've got one.
What's up, STG?
Hey, TG.
Stack That Gold is here.
Yep.
Oh, see, Omega showed us what you sent him some stickers. That was really cool. I've got a couple of small stickers I can send back, and I've ordered poker chips for my channel. So that way I can send those out. I'll have bundles.
Awesome.
With poker chips, able to go out. So yeah, check those out.
And rainbow.
I'm sure I have relatives that go back to the Revolutionary War, but I want some Civil War people.
blue. What's that?
Reverse
Turquoise,
crew.
sky blue. All the rainbow.
I know it's hard to see, but I got some Civil War people.
Oh, okay. 2024, 24, 24, 4, 15, 15, 24. Okay. All right. I got. Yeah, my oldest Libertads are my shiniest. I mean, look at the 2024s. They're nice. They have luster, but they don't have that shine. There we go. Beautiful. I want to get one of the I have one of the scale Onsas, like you were saying, but I want to get one of the chunky Libertads. Here, I got the scale Onsa. Mine's a 79, so it's the first year, I think. Southeast there.
I shall eat. Oh, she
Oh,
gone.
oh, something happened. I think West.
Oh, there we
Hey.
go.
Oh, okay. Did you see the Onsa I had? I'm not sure. I was talking and you seemed like you were on stage and I tried to talk to you and it was quiet.
Yeah, old fat fingers got me in trouble. That's nice. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah. I was happy.
Yeah,
This one's got that nice cartwheel too.
that's probably my favorite version of the Libertad right there. I like that one.
Mm-hmm. I should have got
If I
more
was
when they
gonna-
were like
If
50
I was going
bucks.
to buy more of those, I
Now,
would buy some of that.
now they're crazy popular and expensive. I mean, well,
Yeah.
not as expensive as the full-on Libertad, but definitely like $4 to $5 over spot, easy.
Yeah.
And then even at that price, people are buying them up quick.
You can find them for a reasonable price. They may not be that shiny, but you can find them for a reasonable price at coin shows.
Yeah, I would stack them in at a reasonable price, and
yeah,
I think no, not that one.
Yeah, I mean,
But I dipped another round and I put it in a capsule. There were some things I dipped in acetone, like this trade unit, the Highland Light.
Yeah. That's good. As long as you're just dipping bullion, I have no problem with it. You go dipping a numismatic coin, you're going to lose your value on it.
Yeah, it was just acetone though.
Yeah.
And then somebody in, was it Teresa Buchanan? Somebody in Gold Sniping Farmers Auction just bought one of these, but it was a 1973, I think. And I was like, oh, it's awesome. $89 for a USS Constitution round.
Nothing wrong with that. Those Constitution rounds are pretty. I like them.
Me too.
Ironsides, they called it.
I got one. I'm not sure what year, but it's a Silver Eagle.
It was a wooden boat, but they called it Old Ironsides. Because that wood, if the wood would get hit with a cannonball and it would bounce back. Weird.
Silver Eagle. I don't know if these are the original design. I think so. It's really shiny still on the back.
SMH. That's a sunshine minting.
Yeah. It's a minting, not a mining, but the front's all milky like heck. Yeah. And it's got milk all over it. Milk and Eagles.
Milky.
I dipped this one in acetone.
I like that. Yeah. I used to have a couple of those. Yep, that's
my first one.
Those
I was really happy to get this.
Those originally came from Money Metals Exchange. That's where those came from.
Oh.
Yep. Money Metals Exchange. That was a generic round you could buy from Money Metals Exchange. Yeah, I had 3 or 4 of them.
That's the only one I've got. I just got that one in.
Yeah. Well, I
played
mine for gold or something.
Yeah. I wanted to keep those ones nice, so I gave them a little dip in acetone.
Omega's got a good sticker book over there. I like that sticker book. Reminds me of mine.
Stack that gold. You got to proof what? Let me try to scroll up in chat. I am lagging behind. I'm glad you guys are interacting with each other. Not totally relying on me floundering about. Keep this going. I appreciate you all being here. Give me throw a big, real quick applause for the audience. What? Kalilo, your Comex Silver Slice? You sold your slice?
What?
What?
I don't know. I'm asking. He says, here, let me put it up on stage. Oh, no. It's moving fast. Thanks, man. Cost me my Comex slice. Rest in power. LOL.
Man, I remember when you first
Rest in
showed
power.
that. It was a secret.
Kalilo.
I remember when he unveiled that secret slice he had. Pretty cool.
Mail call. Oh, he says I hope I'm not throwing it out there, but he says he got a RP Gold Buffalo reverse proof. He
Nice.
tapped the ultra deep stack for that. Oh no, I just scrolled down and saw it. Bad, Matt. And I just, oh my god,
How dare you?
I gotta boo myself for that one.
Boo.
What the?
Ultra deep stack. Yeah.
What's the ultra deep stack? Yeah.
Oh, that would be like if I traded my 2-ounce lunar snake.
Oh, you
I
got
don't
one?
think. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was telling you about that. I saw
Yeah,
it
I
on
thought you were
yours.
making fun of me at first. I'm like, you got a 2-ounce lunar snake or something? You got a 2-ounce snake? I thought you were
Oh
making fun.
no, I was all excited because that was like
Yep.
the second purchase I ever did was the 1/2 ounce colored and the 2-ounce BU
Yeah,
for
I have a
the
2-ounce.
lunar
I
snake.
had a 1-ounce one too, but I traded it off for something. I can't remember.
I've got 5 of the 1-ounce, and then I've got the 1-ounce with privy, and then I have the 1-ounce colored.
I would have to go look it up in my coin inventory logbook what I did with it.
I have to pull it out of my Perth Mint box. There's 37 ounces in this box, including the 6 1/2s. Brings it up to 37 ounces of silver in here.
I love some
And
purple.
most of it's from Perth, except for
Yeah.
I think 11 of it's from Germania mint, because it's the what you call it, the Maltese eagle.
Right, the Maltese cross on it. Yeah.
Not the cross, it's the Malta golden eagle.
Okay, gotcha.
So it does have the cross on the back.
Yeah.
Which
I
way?
like that one.
And then it's got the eagle and the snake on the front.
That's a pretty coin. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got one of the 2026s. I don't know what the mintage is going to be on those when they come out, but there's only like 10,000 of the 25s, and I haven't found one yet. But I've got a bunch of these, and I picked them all up for like less than 45 an ounce.
Yep.
And then I've got the 1-ounce colored.
I'm
And
not really into colored stuff. I mean, I've got a couple of colored pieces that were gifts, so they didn't, they were free. They didn't cost me nothing. But
yeah,
How many?
outside of the Libertads, I guess, and then Ninja Turtles and Jurassic Park, these are the only other ones I got.
I just like
But
the
I got it because
How
I
many?
wasn't too goofy, and then when I realized that like that actually is the color of the snake that they used for the picture, I forget what sort of a viper. Oh, Culture of Currency did a video on this. I should know it.
Yeah, the color sets it off nicely. Yeah, I mean it's a beautiful. Hey, if Perth made it, I love it. It's cool.
Yeah. Oh,
How many
and while
did
I've got the rest of them out, I got the tiger with the privy,
you gotta wet it?
rabbit right here with the privy.
Oh, that my year to wet it. That's so
Yeah,
sweet.
I got a 2-ounce rabbit also.
I got a 2-ounce rabbit. Yeah, I'm trying to get 2-ounce of all the years. I got 2-ounce dragon, snake, rabbit, and mouse. I need the ox and the tiger. I got the ox with privy, and I've got the mouse with privy. So now that I've got the snake with privy, I've got all 7 years that have been released of that one of 30,000.
Cool.
How about a year of the boar? Year of the boar.
I think
that one hasn't come out yet in Series 3.
I have
Oh,
a
and
series.
then those Germania coins.
Yeah.
So this is my Perth and Germania the capsules are scratched to like. I mean, if you look at it like that, it looks ugly. But then if you pull that
Well,
out of the
that's what
way,
their job is. That's what their job is. Keep the
yeah,
coin protected. My
except
capsules are all scratched
Keep
up.
your fingerprint off it too.
That too. Yeah, that too.
yeah,
Got the oil.
this one
The oil in your finger.
sealed actually pretty good. There's this one here. This is
Tone the
the
coin that
2020.
way. That way make
So I
sure
think
all
it's
the
Germania
etiquette
and
what you
Italia.
will go up to that.
And they got the
Got the
other
oil.
one. I've got the
Okay.
COAs for these. I just forget which ones are which because they're kept separate. And this one's starting to tone just a little bit because the capsule's chipped.
Cool.
How many years the Kotaba made? How many years the this kind of take to sign
35,
the
31, 30, 36, right?
36. Because
this
they
kind of
started in
cool.
1990 and it's 2026. 36 years so far the Kookaburra.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
You've got them all?
I know. I wish.
I've got the 26
first-
Kookaburra.
I got the 26 also. The
My
flying.
And
only one.
I got the 24.
1990, the first year.
I got the 24.
That first year is hard to get, man. I got a 2015.
I've got everything all the way down to 14. I need 13 and down is what I need to get. In other words, the most hardest ones to find.
I have a 2013 right here.
Well, I might need to talk about doing some business in though.
Yep. And then I got a
The
2016,
Kotaba on
I got a 16. Yep,
on
I
the
got
24, and then
See,
there's the
we don't want
25.
to Kotaba
I got 25.
With the chip.
body.
I need 13 and down is what I need.
Beautiful
Yeah, so
bird.
13 is my oldest one.
And there is always noisy bird too.
Good night, Avocado. I
Good
see
night,
Stacknet Gold's
Avocado.
telling him good night, so I'm trying. I can only see like 2 comments on my phone, and my computer is behind me.
It's the same way.
Justin Winch is
Same
here.
way with me last night. I can see one comment and all that other crap's in the way. So that's about the same way it was with me last night on my stream. Later, Avocado.
Wow, that's cool.
My granddaughter is a snake, and I found it.
So, Sergeant RP, you say you served in Vietnam, and your granddaughter, is she
funny.
2001, 13, or 89?
My dad served no.
My parents weren't veterans, but both of my grandfathers served. I think my mom's dad was in Korea, and I don't know much about my dad's service.
My dad was in the Army. He was an engineer. He built and blew up bridges and that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Found mines and all that kind
I felt so. I mean, I guess I'd heard about it a little bit from my mom about talking about her dad with his PTSD and his alcoholism and stuff before he dried out. Because I never knew my grandpa to be abusive or a drinker or nothing. He would hang out on his lawn chair in the garage and smoke cigarettes with his brother, and yell at his kids for dragging the tree berries and staining the carpet. But at his funeral, the local veterans chapter came to do the 21 gun salute. And that was when I found out that he was a veteran in the Korean War. Like, he never talked about it. My family never talked about it. I didn't know. So, like, what he did or what, even what branch of service, I know nothing about, but I would love to learn.
Right. My dad was too young for Korea. I think Dad was 6, 7, 8 years old when Korea was going on. But he served in 68. Yeah.
My grandfather fought in World
He was
War
drafted.
II. My grandfather.
Wow. Yeah. My grandfather, he was born in 30.
Or down you.
And become a fireman after.
Yeah, fireman, that's a good line of work. Serpents, did you mute yourself, brother?
Serpent, you there? Oh, I see no
Hello,
music.
hello.
There you go. That's better.
Oh,
God,
my
there you go.
phone screen locked and it cut me out.
Oh,
I was saying, an old coworker of mine, his wife's father was a firefighter in Chicago, and he did a lot of like psilocybin therapy and stuff, and just kind of chilled out on psychedelics. And but he'd talk about like, I mean, they didn't really talk about it, but like I hear it from my friend about some of the the bad side of being a firefighter and like coming in on accidents, or like if a family suffocated to sleep from carbon monoxide or like a
yeah.
fire, and just some of the things you see in that line of work. Being a first responder isn't always heroic. You come up on some pretty
No,
bad stuff.
it takes a special breed of person to run towards danger when everybody else is running away.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I could say, for the person I care about, I would, but for somebody as an occupation, I don't think I
Right.
could do that.
Right. Yeah. You either call for that or you're not. I was contemplating trying to be an EMT, and the whole lives in my hand. I couldn't do it. I was afraid somebody was going to die at my hand because I made a mistake, and I couldn't deal with that. I'm like, nope, can't do it. So I never did.
Yeah. I regret somehow I stumbled across an uncensored thread of like really horrific car accidents.
Yeah.
And it really had me scared for like to drive on the freeway. Like I was so cautious and so focused and so tuned in for like months, like 6 or 7, 8 months after. That's all I could think about was like, oh my God,
Right.
these rollovers and these collisions and this or that.
Well,
And just,
some of the worst ones are when fog covers the road, like especially if there's a body of water around, like in Chicago, when they have those fog, those pileups of 200, 300 car pileups, some kind of fog on the road. Those are
oh
bad.
yeah, because nobody can see or nobody can stop.
Nobody can see jack. Yep. And then nobody sees each other until they're slamming on the brakes trying to get stopped. It's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my dad won't talk about certain things. I'll ask him. I'll attempt to ask him things. He goes, I don't feel like talking to you about it. I'm like, okay. I mean, he's told me what he did. That's how I know. I mean, he's basically showed me his DD 214 and all that, so I know he was in the Army. He was an engineer and all that. So that part I know. Some of that other stuff he keeps to himself. He can't, or either that, or he talks to people at the VA about it, I guess. So I don't know. As long as he's getting some help,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, back to metals, I guess. What do you think of the dropping GSR right now?
Man,
gold,
I
silver
don't know
issue.
what to think about it. This
Yeah.
looks like another quick run up to me. I don't like it. Cause you know what's gonna happen. Everybody and their grandma's gonna take a Starling, all right. Then nobody's gonna buy a Starling. It's gonna be a cluster F again, just like it was last time. And then even if the price is $120 an ounce, they're not gonna give you but 90. So I don't like those kind of runs, but I know people take full advantage of them, and that part I understand. But
Yeah.
it needs to go up slow. That's my opinion.
I think so too. I feel like I timed my trade pretty well in January. I only traded about 15 ounces. It was 14 for almost a quarter ounce of gold. But with it dropping again, if I could find fractional gold, I would trade another 5 or 6 ounces for it. But I don't know if I will. Oh, I dropped the horse in here. That's why I have to take an ounce out now. I'm like, why won't the lid close? I put an ounce
in there. You had it packed.
Yep, I had that one packed, and I know exactly how many ounces were in there. This is the one that I was still working on filling up with capsuled coins. Oh. And I almost got
Yeah,
muted
but
again. My screen blacked out. This is the one I was working on
but I
filling up
mean,
with
like
capital coins.
if the price goes up high enough, and I mean, I may take and swap all these kookaburras in for gold yet again. So, you got to take advantage of those situations when you can. And gold is my goal. You know, so silver is just a vehicle I use to stack silver and then swap it all in for gold. So
Hmm.
gold's what I prefer to hold. It's light, so you can travel with it if you had to, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I do like gold, and ultimately, I would like to. I don't know. I have such a variety of silver that I have a hard time letting it
All right.
go.
Same here.
With
I've got constitutional. I've got slab coins. I've got just about everything you can think of.
yeah. Well, I don't have that much constitutional, but as far as the different variety of rounds that I've got, there are like
Yeah.
most of them are all different. Oh, this is my eagle tube. Rounds are somewhere next to me. This tube, hiding behind my
You
teeth.
know, all the different rounds. That's what makes the world go around because everybody likes something different. You know,
Yeah, I've got.
when I first started stocking, it was buffaloes and 5 and 10 ounce bars, and I did that until I was about ready to blow my brain out. And then that's when I kind of got into the collecting side because, you stack enough buffaloes and enough 5 or 10 ounce bars, you just get bored with it, brother. Or I did anyway.
Yeah,
And so then I kind of got in on the collecting side. So you just do what you have to do. You have to, I don't know, you have to keep it different, keep changing it up, I guess, to keep
yeah.
yourself interested in it. Because if you don't keep yourself interested in it, you'll just give it up and go sell it and you'll be done.
Hmm. I wouldn't mind filling a couple tubes of buffaloes. I've only got 15 in my whole stack. Again, I've got such a different variety of all the generics. Like this one's for the Ozark TV show, the
Yep.
Missouri Belle Casino. Um, I've got one of these old like flowing hair.
Yeah, I like those flowing hair.
Yeah, the Highland Light I just showed earlier, the Silver Eagle Boston Tea Party. This one's from Intaglio Mint, George Washington. The two-way round.
Yep, I like those.
I've got
I
three of the
too.
Legendary Warriors, the Geronimo, the
A
Sitting
lot of
Bull.
people collect those. I know a lot of
Yeah,
people collect the legendary warriors. They're put out by Pinehurst Coins, I think.
yeah. I know FG Stacker's collecting this series, and I sent him two of the Eric
Uh,
Blood Axe that I had in my
MS,
first silver
MSJ,
trade.
MSJ and Silver Gold Stack Attacks collect those as well.
Yeah.
My
And
Silver
then I've got
Journey and Silver and
yeah,
Gold Stack Attack collect those.
one A mark. So, I've got generics I could trade. It's just a matter of like, okay, what do I, of all the different kinds I have, what would I be willing to let go of? And definitely wouldn't trade out my Perth coin. I got a 5 ounce Buffalo, maybe I might trade out, but I don't know. It's one of my, wait, for the longest time, it was my only 5 ounce piece. And then I got 2 bars. I got this one here from Cutsaw Mint in Texas on Facebook. I
Oh,
paid
those
about
are nice.
50.
I've had one of those. Those are nice. Yeah,
No, yeah. I paid 39 an ounce for this one.
you can't beat
39
that.
or 38 an ounce. Last
Is that
summer.
the Liberty and the Justice, or the yeah? That's the
Yeah.
same one I had. Yeah.
And then I got this one from Pang in a trade. I sent him 5 kangaroos of 4/9 silver, and I only paid 36 an ounce for those. So it was a straight trade 5 for 5. And so those were my only 5 ounce pieces. Or no, the Buffalo was my only 5 ounce
That
piece
was a
here.
golden gem there, wasn't it? A golden gem bar.
Yeah. And I've got some of their gold rounds too, were actually some of the first I purchased was their 1/10 gold rounds.
Yeah.
I'll pull those out here soon, but I just got the 5 ounce Buffalo. That's a Silvertown Buffalo. It's got the little pickaxe at the bottom there. and it's kind of proof like.
The early Silvertown bars, if they say Winchester, Indiana on the back, I would keep those because those are getting where they're pretty popular for collectors.
Yeah.
The 1 ounce bars I'm talking about. So they made a bunch of different designs on 1 ounce bar and they say Winchester, Indiana on the back.
Okay, Pancho. And yeah, these are the 2 Prospector Golden Gems I got.
Yes. Yeah. Those are nice.
With the Eagle and the Prospector.
They were at the fun show. They had a big table, a big whole section of tables at the fun show when I went 2 years ago. Yep, those are nice.
Yep.
Love me some gold.
And then where is it? It's right here. I got a 2 ounce version of that same intaglio George Washington 2A round.
Nice.
I got the little stamp there with it. The flip's kind of falling apart, but
No.
I should probably get a capsule for that one. And this one here too.
You're gonna pay
This
up for a 2 ounce capsule, probably.
Yeah. It's the 2025 Intaglio Libertad tribute.
When I bought that 5 ounce rifleman, I'm like, that sucker better come with a capsule because if it don't, I'm gonna be pissed. Because what I gave for that thing, it did though. It came with a big 5 ounce capsule. They go on it.
Oh. For 10 packs of heirloom seeds, Justin Lynch. If I had a better green thumb, I would. If I had better skills at growing crops to harvest, and then at least somebody I could consult for how to save seed to replant. So I guess it's a lack of knowledge, but I mean I probably would. And again, I would have questions like, how long do they last? Would I have to plant them within so many years?
It depends on how you store them. The seeds, it depends on how you store them. A lot of people store them in the freezer.
Oh.
They put them in like an airtight bag, store them in the freezer. So some people do that. They claim that's the best way. Some people claim it ain't. So, yeah, I'm no garden expert either. I've grown plenty of stuff, okra, bell peppers, that kind of stuff. And my problem is where I live, the freaking deer eat them before you get a chance to go pick it. So you'll be picking half a bell pepper and half a yellow crookneck squash. So
I had good luck with a zucchini a couple years ago, but our peppers and tomatoes didn't do very well. And where I live in New Mexico, water's really kind of hard to get, and the sun is so intense and dry. Yeah, the soil's clay rich, and at least out there where I was homesteading with my girlfriend,
the soil here in Alabama where I'm at is very sandy. So it it could flood today and it'll be gone tomorrow. It goes away pretty quick.
Yeah, if I had better agricultural skills, I would definitely
I would say we all need to be working on that. I'm still learning that too. So I don't feel like I'm coming off as an expert because trust me, I'm not. But I've got a couple little pots, little containers that I do, and I'll just do a couple of containers every year and just learn from those experiences. Why didn't this grow? How come these seeds didn't take? Whatever. And just keep learning with small stuff until you have to plant a big garden. If the world goes to crap or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need to be learning something on that stuff. I'm still learning stuff. And as far as saving seeds, the way I've done it is like if you have the heirloom seeds, you just like if you plant, let's say you plant 10 plants of okra or whatever, then 2 of those you don't touch. You don't pick the okra off of it. You just let it stay there until it dries completely out. Then you pick the dried out okra off. The dried out okra has all the seeds in it. So You just like if you plant 12 plants of okra and 12 come up or whatever, then you leave 2 of them alone and don't pick and none of the okra off of them. And they'll just let them dry. Just leave them there till fall. They'll all dry out, and you go pick the little pods off. They'll be full of seeds. You can rattle them. They sound like a maraca. That's how I've done it.
Huh.
That's a pretty gold coin.
Yeah, it's a Scott's Tail Samoa Year of the Dragon.
Nice.
Goody.
What's up, Liberty Bleeds? I see him in there. What's up, Liberty Bleeds?
LBS.
Hi, Nitty Bleed.
Sorry, y'all. All my junk's in the safe tonight, so I just don't. I mean, nobody else lives here but me, but I don't like leaving stuff out. If I'm leaving the house or whatever, I put it all up. If the world goes, silver went 30-ish to 80-ish. Meat burger went 2 pounds to 6 pounds, just saying, right? Yep.
Yep. And we had chickens, we had goats. We didn't get into milking, didn't harvest any of the goats. We have taken a couple chickens and ducks. Definitely their eggs consistently. But yeah, especially in 2020, 2021, I was thinking about,
we currently
homesteading
have
more
the
and growing a
smallest
garden.
herd of cows in the U.S. since 1950. This is the smallest herd of U.S. cattle that we've had since 1950. So, because it's a 2 or 3 prong deal. Fertilizer costs for one, feed costs for another. So, if you have, let's say you got 100 head of cattle, okay, you got to fertilize the hay fields so they have something to eat in the summertime. Then you have to buy hay or grain or whatever. It's everything's too expensive. It's easier for a farmer to go sell their cows and have that money put aside than it is to try to feed them right now. It's a sad thing.
Yeah. So, and it was what, 2 or 3 years ago, there was a coworker of mine that he ranched cattle and was offering to sell me a cow for $100 a month. Essentially, kind of like sponsor a cow. He was joking,
Right.
So you pay me $100 a month, and at the end of the year, I'll deliver you a cow, and you can either pay me another $300 to have it butchered, or you can take it to Antonio's place, one of the other coworkers, and see if he'll butcher it for you or show you how or whatever. And I was thinking about it, but I never jumped on it. And then
what you should have said was, if that's an impregnated cow, then that's a deal. So then you keep that cow out in the pasture and feed her grass, let her eat grass or whatever, and then let her domino, let her have a calf, and you take that calf, fatten it up. You keep one cow out in the field, and you keep putting one in the freezer every time she has a calf. That's how you do that. The never-ending beef.
He was kind of joking with me. He's like, I'll even show you pictures and give you updates, and you can name it and blah blah blah, and it would be your calf, and essentially raise it to slaughter over a year.
In their pasture. Okay, I got you. Yeah, some of that stuff could be a scam.
What do they call it? Cow or ground beef?
I live
when it's got no legs.
Ground beef.
Have y'all ever seen a bunch of cows laid down in a pasture? Do y'all know what that means? I get a lot of people on this one.
Thunderstorm?
Which has what?
Lightning?
Rain. Everybody around here I'll say, you ever see all them cows laying down? Y'all know what that means? Everybody says, yeah, it means it's going to rain. I said, no, it means they're tired. And then I got my aunt one day. We were in her car. We crossed a train track, and I said, has the train just been through there? You see that? She goes, how can you tell? I said, it left its tracks. I know. Corny joke. I'm the king of corny jokes.
Wouldn't that me ear you're saying?
Sorry, I was looking in some YouTube settings trying to figure out how, because I noticed West Texas said he was going to try to get a crab rate in, and he was telling Khalil how to allow somebody to like send a crowd over. I just was kind of looking at that, but I don't remember how to go. Ciao, Liberty Bleeds.
I don't even
Know
know
if
how
he's
to do
heading
that.
out or heading in or
They
saying hi to
rated me
somebody
last
else.
night. See you later, Liberty LBS. They rated me last night, and I didn't mess with those settings, so I don't have no idea how they do that.
I think he dropped a link in the chat, and then everybody who's watching can click it to continue on, and then
That's
come and
probably
drop.
what it is. Yeah, they just go from one stream to another. Stream hopping, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you wanted to do like I don't ever know when my streamers are going to end, but like if you wanted to do a stream right after mine on Tuesday nights, I could just post a link to your stream. And everybody jump from there to my stream from over to your stream. Something like that, I guess. They used to call them. There used to be something in this community called Saturday morning premiere trains, and Mad Stacker was in charge of it. And if you were going to premiere anything new on your channel, you do it on Saturday, and all the premieres would be lined up time wise. So when one went off, another one came on, and it was called the Saturday morning premiere stream. That's been years ago. But some people will probably remember that still.
Yeah, that would have been before I got into metals. I just started last year and probably started with Silver Dragons, Yankee Stacking, 4-9's Fine, Booty
Yeah.
Girl.
We pulled a calf many times. Definitely. I've had to help Dad pull a calf. I've pulled a calf by myself. Yep.
And then Blue Collar led me to everyone, pretty much, kind of to Kalilo. Kalilo led me to Pang. My dogs ate my
We
candies from
don't
the
mess
UK.
around. When we're pulling calves, we use come alongs. We pull them for real. That's the best way to do it. Unless the calf's turning around wrong, and you have to be careful. Spam testable.
How is he saying spam or the
I
ER?
think he means SPERM. I think is what he's talking about.
I think so too.
What's up, Scrap Metal Racing? I'll try to be good. This is not my live stream, so I'll just behave. No, I don't wear a watch, but yeah, it is. It's hard work, man. It is not easy. My dad, we were trying to get a bull, or no, this was just a cow. It was a Santa Gertrudis cow. She had long horns. That's the breed. And Dad told me to just take the John Deere tractor and push her towards the chute so we could get her in the catch pen. And I went to try to push her towards that chute, and she come over the hood of the tractor at me, trying to kill me. I'm like, you can get on the tractor and push the cow up the chute. No, that sucker tried to take my head off. I had to duck. Crazy.
That would be crazy. Having the tractor come over the front end, cow come over the front end loader.
Well, we were selling her because she wasn't very tame. We'll put it that way. She was a very wild acting cow. So we were trying to get her in the trailer. Eventually, Daddy was going to, give her some B12 or whatever. And then we were going to get her in the trailer and take her to sell her because she was wild. And Yeah, he told me just get on that tractor and push her toward the chute, son. And I got on there. She about come across the hood and about took my head off. I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna let you do that. So yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah,
Yep.
especially if you get between a cow and and our calf, they can mess you up pretty bad. Brahma, yeah, Brahma's a good breed. Yeah. Um, we have mostly beef master now is the breed we have, and our bull, his name is Big Mac. It's named after a McDonald's hamburger. We have to remind ourselves these aren't pets; these are for meat. You know,
Yeah.
Big Mac. I think we had a cow called Whopper one time. Well, I've enjoyed this, gentlemen. I'm fixing to back out of here, and I got to take the dogs out, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I know one thing: I'm getting thirsty. All this talking.
Yep.
Yeah,
Me
glass of
too.
sweet tea.
That
So
sounds good.
appreciate
Thanks for
it, sir.
joining.
Appreciate you letting me up, brother. Omega, good to see you again. Y'all have a good
Yep.
time. Good to
You
see
too. Have a
everybody
good
in
night.
the chat. Yeah. And we'll do it again sometime.
Nice, AG Iowa vet. You know, over that 500 subscriber. Nice. Kalilo just got there. He's doing a giveaway this Saturday, and I am trying to push up to 500 subscribers myself. I believe I am currently at 424. Yeah. Oh, 76
I'm
more subs till I hit my 500, and I'm trying to work on planning a giveaway. Not sure what you then. How's it going, Sergeant Stackton? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm 9 away to set 100. 9 away.
Congrats. 700's you're growing really quick, OC Omega.
That
I'm
takes
just
about
trying to
6 months. 6 months.
Awesome. Wow. I think I started, let me see if I can look this up here. June 23rd, 2025. So 40 days away from 1 year on YouTube. And yeah, so you've gotten more subs than me in half the time. Awesome. You're doing well. Really glad to see you doing well, Justin Winch. Scrap Metal Racing is here. Oh, I need to reorganize my Perthmint box because I got to take something out to fit that lunar horse in. And I don't know what to remove. Oh, wrong box. Oh, I got everything pulled out now in front of me. But 6/15/25 AG Iowa. Nice. But I want to make a video about briefly touching on my 8 reales and then get into the CIT Mint 2-ounce ultra high relief tribute that I got. That is an awesome kookaburra. And it's in the original capsule too.
Yeah.
Not very toned, man. That's brilliant. Gorgeous kookaburra.
Yeah. That's that one, the old bird of Cultivar. That's an old one.
Yep. And some people have called it the butt coin because it maybe looks like a butt. But this is going to be one I'm trying to memorize facts and do a little bit of research about the history of the 8 reales to feature this in a 2-ounce Tuesday video. And this is 2 ounce of antique ultra high relief silver by the CIT Mint Columnario Tribute. Only 500, 499 minted. We've got number 338. Definitely looks like a butt. Yep. Thousandaire said it, and a lot of people can't unsee it. And I guess on camera, it definitely looks like a butt because those spheres catch a lot more light than they do in person. But you've got the North American, South American continent, Europe, the Pillars of Hercules, Mediterranean. So let me drop a link in chat. LBS, Humble, anybody wants to come up and chit chat? Pang!
Hey.
Pang is here, or he's back. Pangarang. I saw Kansas Kid got one of your channel bars too for his pickle jar. Dude, this pickle jar is sick. All those little pores and stuff. I'm kind of getting a little bit of things like that together. There's the little FG button, 1/2 ounce, a 1.1 pirate. Pang, where's mine? It's in this tube here. I need to rotate my chips for the display. SGT is here. Got his chip. There is Pang stockpiles. I don't think I have a Southeast chip. And just so to kind of pull that out again here, we have the Brits and Sobs and Silver Serpents collaboration poker chip. So we got these and some of the regular, oh, this tube. Sorry. Wrong tube again. No, it's on top. There we go. Stacker Social, Brits and Sobs, chips. I gotta send some out. I just reordered my gray poker chips for the channel, and I still have a couple of these Stack the Frack 100 pieces of gold challenge chip made with the inefficient stacker. So people doing the 100 pieces of gold challenge, send me an email. It's in the description of all my videos and on my channel description. Got a limited number of those for people doing the challenge, and I've only got about 23 sets of the Brits and Sobs Silver Serpents collab chip, and that can be paired up with the Brits and Sobs regular poker chip. So we'll have pack bundles of 3 or 4, depending on who's doing the gold pieces challenge. Trying to get addresses written on envelopes, and once again, when my channel poker chips come in, then I'll be starting to mail those out, probably the end of the month. And I got muted. My phone locked up, so I'm back. I have to say, I think SGT, FG Stacker, and Crawdaddy Stacks are the only 3 in the United States so far to get a channel poker chip from me. I believe all 3 are participating in the Stack the Frack 100 pieces of gold challenge. So everybody else, like you, OC Omega, Southeast Stackin', Littlefoot, once I get more of my channel poker chips to come in, then I will be mailing those out. Jeff Rubin, everybody paying. Kalilo, I need his address. I'll have to send him an email because he did not put a return address on the Pogs and poker chip he sent me. Well, so we got FG, Bottle Top Bandit. It's going to need poker chips. Rural Stacker. It's going to need a poker chip. Paying. Littlefoot. I have to dig up Culture of Currencies address to send him one. Crawdaddy's got some coming his way. 7 stacks. I owe poker chips. Blue Collar. And I think that's it. Jeff Rubin, if I've already said him. Yeah, Jeff Rubin is back here. Pow. All right, T then. Big Daddy Warbucks. Who's that? Stack Daddy in the chat?
Daddy.
Oh man, Stack Daddy, he had ounces of silver, a buffalo, 2/10, a quarter of gold, and is like, this is this week's pickups. I'm like, dude, that's like 6 months for me. If even the gold buffalo, man, oh man, that would take me almost a year to save for. Holy snap.
We killed. On the challenge.
So Sergeant RP is asking Sergeant Stacking what the SGT stands for in chat. Yeah, the butt coin. I like it. I'm happy with it. I love the detail. I like the 8 reales and the history behind it. This is made by a CIT mint. It's not a coin, although they have done some coins. Like the Vikings, I don't know. I'm trying to remember some of them. I can't remember. The Parodontosaurus. The long-toothed lizard is the name. I forget. Culture of Currency. He just did a 2-ounce review, ultra high relief coin with a genuine fossil fragment embedded in it. That was pretty cool. The CIT Mint does some phenomenal work. Semper Fidelis, West Texas. Thank you all for your service. Okay, I'm just trying to kind of pick up some stuff here. We have 14 people in chat. Oh no, oh wait, cable's right here. Computer's getting low and plugged in. No. Oh. The tea got stuck to the desk. Oh, OC Omega, we got any plans for your birthday? Anything
Going
you're gonna be
camping. Going
nice?
camping.
That's always fun. As long as it's not raining, it's always fun, I think.
I'll be indoor. I'll be indoor, sweat outdoor.
Oh, nice.
The Quentin camp? The Quentin camp near the lake.
You said crimson, like crimson red?
No. Not a Catholic camp. The Quentin camp.
Oh, Christian camp.
Yeah. Camp Isle. Been there 3 days. Had a lot of fun.
Cool. I'd been to one when I was in grade school. in the Gila Forest. They had cabins. The boys were all bunked up in one room, and the girls, I think, they had individuals. Um, it wasn't like a 2 or 3 day camping thing, because one of the teachers at my elementary school was involved with that church. Um, I want to say it was next to Camp Thunderbird, but it wasn't at Camp Thunderbird. Um, but the last time I've been car camping was to go hunting. I haven't been since then. I kept telling myself all last summer, yeah, I want to get out and go scouting and go hunting, go camping, put my gear to the test. You know, my pack, my sleeping bag, etc. I never went out scouting, and then this year, I completely spaced applying for the draw to try and get a tag until like 3 days before, and I didn't have any money because I'd spent it on silver. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not hunting this year. Plus, I need to get a new rifle too. Some unfortunate events last summer, and mine got stolen. I was talking a little bit about that in Southeast Atkins chat yesterday. We had a whole rant about two-way tools. Where Southeast and his little dingus, the blade
No, and
safety
I
inside the trigger, the bang switch. I was trying to explain, I wanted the new Smith & Wessons with the updated flat face trigger that have the blade switch instead of the hinged curved trigger. Couples retreat with the church. That sounds pretty cool. Last time I did anything like that, 3-4 years ago, went out to Hooper Pools outside of Alamosa, Colorado. That was pretty cool. That was actually where I got my mug from here, Colorado Gators in Alamosa. It's where I got to see. How am I forgetting the alligator's name? He's the alligator that was in Happy Gilmore. He was in a couple of other movies. He started acting in like 1970, or at least started appearing in films in like 1975. And he was like 7 foot long then. He's estimated to be almost 80 years old. But it's the actual alligator from Happy Gilmore that ate Chubbs' hand. I can't remember his name though. Oh, I have pictures somewhere.
anyone in the
Morris.
chat
Morris, the movie star. That was his name. Morris the alligator was the name of the alligator in Happy Gilmore.
and the three-head hand, the black guy hand. Don't worry,
Yep.
my hand just. Oh wait, my hand.
Yep.
Not my hand. Oh, the same guy play in Nil Nifty, the same color guy.
So I'm gonna Google search Morris the alligator. Famous 640-pound, 11-foot-long Hollywood reptile star, best known for his role in Happy Gilmore. Oh, he passed away last year at over 80 years old. Worked from 1975 to 2006, starring in Dr. Dolittle 2, Interview with a Vampire, before retiring at Colorado Gator Farm. Oh, I wonder if he passed away in the fire.
Oh, was it? Oh, love that one scene, Daddy Daycare, the first one, and go in the bathroom.
I'm not sure. Adam Sandler wrote a post on X, formerly Twitter. We're all gonna miss you. You could be hard on directors, makeup artists, costumers, really anyone with arms or legs, but I know you did it for the ultimate good of the film. The day you wouldn't come out of your trailer, we sent in 40 heads of lettuce, taught me a powerful lesson. Never compromise your art. Your affection. Morris's iconic confrontation with Sandler's titular character in Happy Gilmore after he consumes the golf ball, longest on-screen performance, 11 foot long and 640 pounds.
One of my favorite movies, Daddy Daycare. The bathroom scene. Anyone ever see that daycare play Alan Murphy? Who that big headed guy? He hello?
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
fine.
Yeah, my screen muted or locked itself and it muted me. But I was just going, wow, a 640 pounds, 11-foot long alligator.
But, well, um,
Joe, gone fishing. Yeah, Mad Maggie. I don't know, Mad Maggie with Joe Pesci and Danny Glover. I just want to go fishing, Gus. I just want to go fishing. Oh, I love that movie, Gone Fishing.
Oh, I saw that movie. I saw the movie twice. Who? Oh, guy playing Home Alone. Home Alone 1 and 2. And the
I
other
don't
guy
know.
playing the yeah, the guy playing Home Alone 1 and 2. The well, I forgot the two.
He's not
Pete
Merv. He's the other one. Yeah.
Murdy. Uh,
Who? Okay, let me just throw a quick Gone Fishing cast. Alligator. If I spelled it correctly, merchandise, alligator sticker, key features, blah blah, media. I don't know. I actually have to watch the movie and maybe read the credits at the end. I know Bart the bear was in The Great Outdoors, and he was also in The Edge with Alec Baldwin and Sir Anthony Hopkins. We're gonna kill the bear. What one man can do, another can do.
what's that other good movie? Oh, to play the Sasquatch, the big Sasquatch. I forgot that movie called. I mean, the big Bigfoot. What movie? Two million movies. Oh, John Candy playing Great Outdoor with that guy playing in Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd
Hey,
and John Candy.
hey. My dog's
Oh,
here, passed out next to me, legs up, and then her daughter's there. The pert. The purdy. Well, here she comes.
oh, he
The purdy.
pretty girl.
And then there's Mama Dolls. I started to talk to them, and they got up and like, "What are you doing now? Are we going out? Is it dinner time?" All right. Well, it's been just about 2 hours. I haven't had dinner yet. I think I'm gonna wrap it up and call it a night. Thanks for stopping in, OC Omega.
No pardon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to call out the chat real quick. We got Sergeant RP. We got Sublime Mad Dog, paying stockpiles. AG Iowa Vet just dropped out, having a good night. Let's see, scroll back up here. We had Avocado Stacker, Scrap Metal Racing. Scrolling.
Light channel logo.
Humble Stacker popped in.
File.
Yep, Liberty Bleed Silver. I got someone popping my head
Not like
and
Mad
trying to get in.
Dog.
Justin Winch popped in. Thank you so much. We had Kalilo. How could I forget? Kalilo was here. Oh, I didn't forget. I just didn't remember. Trying to remember who else we had pop in. Stack That Gold was here. Avocado Stacker. Mushroom Biscuits. CW Parachute popped in.
Matter to
And
support
everyone.
each channel. Matter to
Yep.
support each channel. Like, comment, subscribe. We go. Uh. mhm. Mm.
Oh
See ya,
no!
Pink.
I locked my screen again, and I got timed out. War was here. Melissa, my channel. Amina, Sober Stacker. I'm not sure where I cut off. Muscle Shell was here.
Layer paint.
Yeah, Pang. I'm gonna scroll down to the new comments. I'm way up at the top. Have a good night, Pang. If Kalilo's still here, have a good night. You too, Sublime Mad Dog. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's always cool seeing you in International Stats chat, man. 2.5 million claws.
Almost
I
at
barely
the
got
2
like
here.
100. And Humble's still here. Awesome. Now we still have 9 in chat. I'm sorry to leave you guys hanging. I'm just running out of steam, and I hope everybody has a good night. Humble, if you're going on in a little bit, I'll hop into your channel. Yep. Crab Raid, Mad Dog. All right. You guys
Like,
have a good night. I
like,
gotta go make some food.
comment, subscribe, and keep on death, anyone. Here,
Yep.
let's be also.
Keep on stacking. It all adds up, and every little bit counts for something. All right, guys. I am out.
I out.